I wonder, with attendance being where it is this year, how important the All-Star game is to maintaining that attendance gain over the course of the rest of the year and maintaining the media gains they've already seen.
Well, the momentum is very important, Corey. Do you remember the last time I saw you? We did the U.S. Open special out thanks to your hospitality, and saw Matt Cain pitch 3 innings of his perfect game. Tell me I should have stayed. But he's starting in the All-Star game for the National League tonight, as you know. The online technology, very important, but overall media, they make about $700 million from the deal with Turner and ESPN and Fox. Those are up for renewal. The bottom line is, with NBC Sports fresh off the Olympics, they're going there, as you know. Mark Lazarus was one of the guys we interviewed last week for Olympic coverage. They have a lot of money to spend. That may bid up the prices for the next round of TV negotiations. So obviously, Corey, momentum is very important.
So this is really a big deal because it sort of sets a stage for what the negotiations will be at, and really maybe it starts to establish some of the profitability for the likely buyers of that, whether it's Comcast or ESPN or Turner, the Time Warner properties as well. Yeah,
and remember, as you said earlier, the momentum is very, very important. 24% increase in online ticket sales. Deirdre talked about the 7% increase generally, but that means 80 million fans or so, which is the most since 2007. And really important from our perspective as technology, there are 391 million votes. Remember, fans vote online and with paper ballots, but really now online, for the All-Star participants. And now 35 million ballots, as we said, nearly 400 million votes. So people understand how important All-Stars are. They express themselves at the polls, but the polls are electronic today, which is very important for technology.
Well, let's talk about the online ticket sales. I think this is very interesting. There's been a technological advantage I know they're using in some markets, such as San Francisco, where they're using essentially what the airlines did, a load balancing technology where they figure out how many empty seats there are, what the price sensitivity is, and making sure that they didn't have empty seats at any game. That certainly worked in San Francisco. Are we seeing that throughout baseball, and how big a deal has that been for the sport?
Yeah, let me tell you something. You and I have both talked about this a lot before. 30 years ago, we called it ticket scalping. You did it in a bathroom where nobody could see you or you go to jail. Then they called it ticket reselling. Now everybody is using at least the concept of variable ticket pricing. So those tickets that are going empty, those seats, are worth a lot more for a pennant race than they are for a normal game. So it's the combination of looking at that technology and the fact, Corey, we know there are 2 extra playoff teams this year, which means excitement for 10 or 12 more cities in August or September. It's a very, very, very dynamic combination.
Now, my least favorite team is here in one of my favorite cities, Los Angeles. I want to ask you about your special about the Dodgers coming up, because it's a very curious business now that that massive purchase price has been put on the team in the last couple months.
Yeah, the curious business is called how do you pay the $2.1 billion in debt service on a monthly payment basis back?